everyone, and welcome back to the realm. Daenerys Targaryen still sits upon the Iron Throne, and me, Jaime Lannister, I've been spending time trying to convince her that not everything in this world is bad. Yeah, sure, I killed your father, you kinda killed your brother, and yet you're still demanding vengeance. Well, what I want to ask you is, what are you demanding vengeance for? Surely if you were in the same situation, you would do what your brother, not the dead one, well, which dead one? Rhaegar. Rhaegar was possibly about to do something after the battle on the Trident. If he had won, he might have taken the same actions. Except he probably wouldn't have stabbed him in the back, he probably would have removed him forcibly. But I've been talking to Daenerys, we've been trying to get over this vengeance, and she's an angry woman, she might not let go, so we'll see what happens. In the meantime, as Gianni says, I'm trying to pet a dragon, and we'll see exactly what happens with that. Thankfully, I'm an exceptional military ruler, which is always going to be nice, and our army is still sitting unmolested in King's Landing. Preston Foley is there on the command. Ah, Brandon the Broken, Lord Paramount of the North, the man with no eyes, the cripple Stark boy, who I pushed out of a window, it seems so many years ago now, has become a cupbearer for my wife. Interesting, we'll see what's what. Oh, Arya Stark appears to have been found. Praise the maiden. I'm not too bothered one way or another. So Ben's asked us to see if Aegon is actually about, and that's a really good question. That's Viserys. Yeah, still dead. Still dead. We'll have a look in the Golden Company ranks though and see what we can do. Let's try Connington, shall we? Griff? I'll see if I can spell today. Golden... I don't see anyone who's working for the Golden Company. Where the hell are the Golden Company? Are they over in Bravos? That's what I want to know. Because it doesn't look like there is a certain Aegon. Not just yet anyway. You know what? I have no idea where the Golden Company are right now. They're probably in a contract in Pentos or Norvos or somewhere, but they are not here. And that's the important thing right now. My good wife is surprisingly safe on the throne for the time being. There's been no rebels, which I thought was very strange. No rebels at all. I thought we would have some people angry at what happens, but it appears as if they're just happy that Joffrey, even though he wasn't ruling because he was incapable, but the Tyrells are not in power. Oh, what has Brandon just done? Transferred vassal contracts, varying route to Howland Reed, so he's making Howland Reed a little bit stronger. We'll try to keep apprised of all this. We are still trying to go over to Pike. Oh, Leo. Has Leo died? No. He has. Of too much drinking. Great, so who have we got? We've got little Lord Carlin. Ah! Lord Carlin, I would like to try, and I'm going to keep an eye on him. We've been looking for someone to try and squire for a while. Maybe Lord Carlin would be good. We can kind of get him on side a little bit. Yeah, I got somewhat distracted there. What was I saying? Oh yes, we were over in Pike trying to go ahead and get ourselves a claim. We've got Kevin, my uncle, he's over there. We've been making him as happy as we can by giving him Kubrick. He's also got a strong claim on the Lordship of Deep Den. Okay, he's married Donna Swift. Well, he married her a while ago. Yeah, so what we were saying was, we'll keep this going for a little bit, but if it turns out we're going to be at peace and a certain someone doesn't land and rebels don't come up, Drogon's left the court, finally. Varys for the Stormlands faction, looks like it's going on. Drogon, see you later, mate. Wants to build a war chest, okay. Now, part of me wants the Iron Isles to raise up in rebellion. We can seek redress for raiding. I'm not going to bother with that. They've got a small amount of raiding parties there. Maybe if we... Oh, Jenna's died. Got all those frays. Bloody hell, Jenna. She deserves to be a small private funeral, I think. Shame, I was actually quite fond of my aunt. Davos has been relieved of his duty of commander. Really? Quite like Davos. Let's keep an eye on Davos as well. She's been making quite a lot of changes here. Just keeping an eye on what is actually happening. More people joining Crown Loyalists, which is good. Barbary. Wow, Barbary Rizwell is designated regent for Brandon the Broken. If you remember Lady Barbary, Brandon Stark, the other Brandon, the Brandon who he's named after, actually took her maidenhead. Yeah, interesting facts there. And she's also not a big fan of Ned because her husband, there you go, William Briswell, rode off and all Ned brought him back was his horse. Yeah, can't really blame her, can you? Revoke the title of Moat Cailin from Roose. I like that. Good choice, good choice. Roose is very old now. Where's Ramsay? Ramsay died after a period of illness. So it looks like the Boltons are actually close to dying out. Melina Bolton, she is all that's left. Wow, there's been quite a lot of changes here. What's happening in the Vale? We've got Robert, still not married at 15 years old. Possible opportunity. Do we have anyone for him? Not unless he wants a 54-year-old. Yeah, we do have a courtier there. My cousin Tion Frey has expressed a desire to get married. Alright, Tion. We can marry him to Arya Stark. Blind Tion Frey. Should we force Arya Stark into this? Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous. We can't be doing that. But if we could get one of us, we would get a claim on the north through it. We've got Willem. Willem's of our dynasty. I think Willem would actually not be a bad shout. Let's see. Get a Lannister up in the north. I mean, she is over here. She's in Harrenhal, but marry as you please, Tion. You can do what you like. Now, what have we got here? Special titles grantable. Have we got any room for commanders? We do have one commander slot. Not really a lot of people available there, and it looks like Jasmine of Kingspire Tower has accepted, and Arya Stark is now at our court. Yeah, so this series gets a little bit stranger with the fact we've kind of secured ourselves a Stark. Now, I don't think we're going to go as far as to press a claim for the North, but you never know. Strange things are happening. Jaime Lannister have decided to bestow upon you the Warden of the West. You are hereby charged with the defence of the West in the event of any foreign threat. I would love there to be a foreign threat right now. Thank you, my wife. It's a great, great honor. My liege, there's a rumour here in King's Landing that someone might be corrupt. Use it as you see fit. Yes, we get 1 gold. Wow. I've grown increasingly attached to Daenerys. I know our marriage was merely a practical arrangement. I know now that I've come to love her. But the question is, does she love me? Ah! Well, she's getting on side, isn't she? Shall we send her a gift? No. Bless her. Bless her little cotton socks. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disband the army. We'll see if anyone wants to raise up now. We've been secure for a long time, and I feel like things need to be happening. Ah! And just when I say that, Lord Tywin wants to go ahead and do this. If we can imprison, 35% chance. He is the leader of the plot. Now we have discovered the plot because we are getting word of it. Let me have a look. Tywin wants to kill Daemon Marbrand as well. No one's backing him. No one at all. I'm actually going to try and imprison him. Let's see if we can get something going. Oh, well, that was easy. We'll ask him to end his plot. I'm not going to kill him. But I think we probably will revoke his title. Opinion -60 of the vassals. Ah, damn it. If we were to exile him, tyranny would increase. Alright, we're going to call him for a trial. We'll be seeing it as giving justice. And that's what we should be about. Lord Tywin of Lannister has demanded a trial before court, which Lord Adam II shall oversee to ensure that justice is served. He begins to present his defence and some decent arguments were made. Many in the court seem to sympathise with him. Alright Lord Adam, do what I pay you for. Lord Adam stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many of the court were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. So he's made a reasonable case. It could have gone better, could have gone a lot worse. And he's been found innocent. Wow. Now I have no choice but to release him. I will lose 100 prestige. What from that? Depressed, there's clearly a mistake. We have to go by this. I'm gonna stick with it. We want to be just. The Glovers are going to war against Brandon. It's the tyranny of Brandon. Really? Now Daenerys is she's still messing about with her commanders, it looks like. We've got some Stark forces here heading on up. Army of Lord Brynden going up to try and take care of this. So let's see what they're actually up against. They ain't got anything to worry about really. Brandon has got this. Now Brandon himself hates Daenerys. Daenerys hates him. I wonder, does he still have green dreams with no eyes? Probably. Howland's Reed forming the Liege Loyalist faction as well. So Walder, the Red, has expressed a desire to get married. Have we got anyone interesting we can get him married to? No, there's Anne-Marie Aaron. She's an Aaron of Goldtown. I'm not too fussed. You can marry as you please. What was that? I thought he died then. That's what I actually thought was happening, but it hasn't. Go on, Danny. Make a war with someone. Anyone. I wonder how long it's going to take. I would like her to have a child if possible. Although, you know what they've said, she's pretty much barren. However, there is a dragon egg. Oh, how did it go with Drogon? We wanted to go pet a dragon, didn't we? What would you like? Please support me by voting with me in the council. If you do agree, I shall henceforth owe you a favour. What are you asking me to support though? This is what I don't like. Septon and Dragonstone. Okay, Septon. Let's see. Call in council support. Ah, right. We really need to get a claim, don't we? This is slow. Let's speed things right up then. Right, come on, Kevin. I'm relying on you. Brandon Stark has died under suspicious circumstances. Rickon is now Lord. Then it's Arya. If something was to happen to Rickon. No, we cannot think about that. Rickon is too young. I mean, many will be happy. Oh, look at Lady. Where's she gone? Barbary Dustin. Not Dustin, sorry, Briswell. Lady Arya for the North. We'll have to see how that actually picks up momentum. That would be good. There's Varys for the Stormlands as well. Some very interesting things happening with some of the factions right now. Lady Brienne has been appointed. Ah, she's a commander. Love it. Kevin's left? Come on, Kevin. We bribed you into going into it. Or should I say my friends bribed you into going into it. Where the hell am I going? Here we go. Well, thank God Ashmark is still with us. Where is Lefford? You should be good enough now, kids. I'd like to educate you. They'll say yes. Come on over, Carlin. We are gonna teach you the way of things, sir. Can we make him a squire just yet? It doesn't appear so. Can we take on squire? No, we can't. Okay. Who's in our prison? Tywin Brax. Alright, Tywin. I'm gonna release you. You've been in there for 4 years now. Melwyn has used the favour. Ah, there you are, Melwyn. Crown loyalists. I get you. Well, at least he's part of one faction that's supporting either me or my wife. Oh, and now he's back. I love Adam. Rickon Stark's dead. Oh my words, murdered on the orders of Roose III of the Dreadfort. Yeah, we've kind of got a foothold in the north now. There's Arya. There's Lord Paramount Willem of the North. We might need to do something here. Roose is killing them left, right and centre. Will Arya be able to survive? We can't do anything. That is, that's funny. That is funny. That has happened so fast. Well done, Carlin. You mastered the arts of swordsmanship. That's what I want to see. Depose Lord Jaime faction. Oh, it's disbanded. Woo! Yeah. Lady Arya the North has declared northern claim on the Riverland War on Catelyn. What? Firstly, I didn't even realise Catelyn was still alive. Secondly, Arya? Has Arya gone mad? She's going for it. Wow. Lord Paramount Jaime Lannister, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Peckledon, where the knights and lords of all the Westerlands shall be invited to compete. Yes. Chance to prove my worth. While there's a war going on, I have lances to break in people's faces. Okay guys, well I think this is going to be it for the episodes at the moment. As soon as we get this claim, maybe a war will go ahead, but right now we're pretty much twiddling our thumbs and being entertained by the goings on of the North. Roose Bolton killing off all of the Starks, and now Arya declaring war on her mother. Very strange, but it's interesting to watch. I'm intrigued to see what will happen, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you.